Well, hello everybody. Name here is Steve, KD9NW, and I'm well, there we go. Already stuttering. I'm about to embark on a little bit of an adventure here, trying to add tone to my Kenwood TR-9000 here. What does that mean, adding tone to it? Well, it means I can't talk to people on repeaters, and what repeaters basically do is allow me to talk even further on a smaller radio. And for people that don't understand the joys of talking on the radio, do you remember when you were a kid and your parents gave you walkie-talkies? And the first thing you did is told your brother, sister, friend, go run into the kitchen, go run into the living room, and then we'll talk. Okay? And remember how much fun that was? Well, it's basically the same thing, except that there's a bunch of people in the amateur radio community that are already just hiding in the room waiting for you to talk to them. I forgive the view of the video. I'm doing the best I can. I've got this phone thing propped up on a can of Mamwich, leaning up against a box of macaroni and cheese, which is basically all I have to eat around here, which is fine. Anyway, so I have a couple tools. I've got my screwdriver, I've got some solder, I've got my soldering iron, which is already getting nice and hot, and I've got this cute little tone board that's supposed to add the ability to access to the repeaters so I can talk to my friends that are hiding in their room. Also, which is neat, I'll throw this out there, is I'm working on a small model of the Starship Enterprise for those that think I'm doing nothing all the time. But it's coming along nicely. I've only cut myself like twice on this little metal thing. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to have to do is crack this bad boy open. Worst case scenario, I ruined the radio. Alright, I just opened the radio. And this is what I'm looking at. I'm already regretting this decision. But the board I need to remove should be this one. I'm also using this little tweezers here, if you can see it. That's a good thing I got no lighting here. That's neat. But once I unscrew these screws, it's difficult to pull them out, so I just happen to use this little tweezers to kind of grab onto the screws after I loosen them up. Alright, so far so good. I disconnected all the little connections here, and I have the board in my hand. And the components I need are about yay. You see there's this little fat guy here. Underneath the fat guy there's a green one and a brown one. Those are the ones I need to make some solder connections to on the back side of this thing. Forgive my lack of electrical knowledge, but for now this is called green guy and brown guy, and let's get it done. Alright, so far so good. Yellow is supposed to go, can you see that, to the junction of the brown guy and the green guy, and I've got that in there, and that's the meeting of that little green thingy there and that brown wafer looking thingy. And now I gotta take the red wire to power and the black wire to ground, wherever the hell that's supposed to be. I guess I should be looking that up next. Stand by. Alright, well it said to ground the chassis, so I've got that done right there to a little piece of chassis. And then I've got the power wire. Now we get some focus here. Focus. I've got that right here. And now supposedly all I gotta do is put it back together. Alright. And then next I have to set these dip switches You look at the size of these dip switches. Are you kidding me? I gotta set that to 127.3. I have to find some type of needle or knife to get in there to set it to 127.3. They're right at the top here. And then I can make some hookups. Alright, well, it's not the prettiest thing, but there's the TR-9000. And I just got it, it came with the kit. There's a little, double-sided sticky tape, and so I can change the tone here right on the outside. And I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to the power supply and give her a go.